you were committed to A&M and you bailed on us. So
I know. Isn't that crazy? We were gonna all be at school together.
man, dude, you know we could have been national champions together, dude, and you bailed on us.
Almost, hey, almost
Almost.
Welcome to Almost Athletes with Dude Perfect, a Wave original presented by Connect for Frenzy. Get caught in the frenzy. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Well,
Yes,
well
I know.
done.
I know.
There's only one of those ever, and that was the first.
I had to make it good because I got chosen to be the host, Ty, okay?
I will say it's an honor to be here
Yeah.
with the two main guys.
Yes.
Let's just say we didn't invite Cody for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm Garrett
Sparky.
and
Ty.
Ty. It's good to have you, T. It's good to have you. I think Kobe might be joining us later, or he might just be by himself later if we don't want to be here with him. It's
Wow.
really up to us.
I'm happy to be here. This is exciting.
Yeah, dude.
A new venture for us.
The dawning of a new era.
I will
some
say
would
the set looks phenomenal. Maybe above our pay grade. Great. Like I don't think we should have this nice of a set.
You
Have
think
we
the
earned
set's
this
going to
already?
be better than the podcast?
It might be.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
We might have gone backwards.
Outkicked
on
our
that
coverage
one.
on the
Might have
set. Our art team's too good here, man.
Yeah.
They're too competent.
You want to explain the name to the peeps?
Almost athletes for good reason. None of us were league bound. How late in your life did you believe that going to the league was still a possibility? When did y'all give up on that dream?
I never thought I'd go pro.
Wow, mature.
I held out hope.
Mature. Oh, I did. Dude, I got to high school.
When I got one letter to go play college football from like East Texas Southern Baptist.
Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah. It was kind of like, okay, maybe the league's not in my future.
Sure. Actually, I had an almost athlete moment that kind of was the moment where I was like, I'm not cut out for this. Do you want the story?
I do.
It's actually pretty good.
I do.
I'll keep it short. Here's the short version. Cheerleading convention in Dallas. Let me tell you this. Those cheerleading conventions are woo.
No, I've been.
Woo.
Me too.
I've been.
Anyhow, I'm with my friend Ryan. He had a sister that also competed in cheer. So we're going from my hometown to Dallas, about an hour and a half. We stop at Sonic to start. I go cheddar peppers. Throw those up halfway through the trip on the way there.
Okay.
So throw up the cheddar peppers in their Durango halfway there. Horrible tone setter. Get there. It aligns with the Cotton Bowl. And we're talking like 2004, somewhere in there. Eli Manning, Ole Miss against Oklahoma State. So I'm already having a bad day. I'm on the elevator, see Eli Manning. Well, anyhow, me and Ryan sneak off to the weight room there at the hotel. And I cranked that hush puppy up to about 9.0. Way too young in my career to be 9.0 in it. Well, there happened to be some Ole Miss Rebels in the weight room. And next thing you know, I hop on that thing 9.0, fall, face, boom, thrown across the room. And they just stared and laughed at me.
Whoa.
And in that moment, I went back to my hotel room and I said, I'm forever an almost athlete.
Yeah.
Wow.
I also had an almost athlete moment where I think, we all wanted to be the dunker back in the day.
Sure.
Obviously, you could lower the goal to your liking. This was 8 foot max, maybe. I'm back in 5th grade, 6th grade. And I remember going up, Michael Finley was just, he was my guy. And I'm Michael Finley. Boom. Right when I plant, snap the ankle, out for the whole season. Still never dunked a ball. I
Wow.
don't think, like actual dunked.
It's a humbling experience.
I have an almost athlete moment. If we're all
Yeah, might as well.
I'm going to share
Coming
our
clean.
own.
Coming clean.
These didn't even come up when we were discussing names, which is interesting. But now when we sit down to do the first one,
Yeah.
you start really thinking. Playoff baseball game, Prosper High School, warming up, and you start close, just kind of getting the arm loose. Then you go back, start doing some long toss. We're doing long toss. I'm standing basically on the chalk line, not on the chalk line because the baseball gods don't like when you actually stand on the line. You're not supposed to ever touch it. So just off of it, throwing with Javier Zarate. Shout out Javier. He is way out in center field, and we are throwing deep balls back and forth. This is like everything you got, throwing it as hard as you can. I throw one out there. You're kind of talking with your buddies, catch one, throw it back out there. Coach is like, hey, T, look over. In the meantime, Javier Zarate had launched one from center field as I'm looking over this way, straight in the goodies.
Ooh.
No cup, and I was out for the game. Missed the entire game.
Wow.
Just ate it.
Suffice it to say, boys, I think we nailed the title.
Yeah,
we did
Yeah,
I
I think
agree.
we nailed
Very
the title.
Fitting. Very fitting.
Almost athletes. I mean, this is coming from, people do call you maybe the greatest athlete of our generation. So
They do.
So-
I appreciate it. We'll just leave it at that. I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Ep 1, boys. It's finally arrived. Really, we've done a podcast for many years now. They just weren't recorded.
That's true.
So
And
now we get to finally
because
show
there
the
are some
world what we're
hot
made
takes
of.
by Cody Jones.
Yeah, we're going to have some hot takes today. We've got NFL football back, was a mighty fine Redzone. We're going to play a little rank some game day foods, which should get spicy. And what else into? Oh, we got Clayton Kershaw. Golly, that's 4th on the list. That's how you know it's going to be a good ep. So without further ado, episode 1, Almost Athletes. Let's get it.
Let's get to it. Well, I personally enjoyed my weekend. I did get a little bit stuffy. I think I got sick. It's fine. That
Really?
doesn't
You
matter.
played through it, though?
Played through
You
it.
got to watch, week 1, you got to
But
play
dude,
through.
fantasy kickoff, and I was glued to my couch.
Don't want to tell the world?
Yeah, we probably should.
We
I was
gotta-
trying to wait, but I
Can't.
can't wait anymore.
It's good news. Spread the gospel.
DP Fantasy League, you're looking at 3 guys who are 1-0.
Not
A
only
collective
just
3-0 by us.
Not only just a collective 3-0, the top 3
Top 3 scores in the league.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We
All on the
triple crowned it.
Let's go, boys.
And that's why we're sitting in these chairs right now.
Yeah, I obviously I knew what I was doing when I drafted. Clearly,
Sure.
So-
You took some heat for the Josh Allen pick round 3.
he's my guy, dude.
And how did that work out?
I stand by Josh. He will put up an 8-pointer one day, and I'm gonna have to stick by him, even though I'm gonna be absolutely livid with the guy.
yeah.
But hey,
That's your boy.
he's
But
my
40
guy.
points in the first week.
And
sounds
boy,
kinda
I mean,
nice.
should we already go ahead and crown him MVP?
It's a little early.
Oh, okay.
It's a little
Okay.
early
Feels-
for week
We shouldn't
1.
do that.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Feels
Got
early.
it.
Not yet.
How many hours did y'all get in of Red Zone? Be honest with me.
I started it off with Scott Hansen and just, his intro, the countdown and everything, and 7 hours of football and just, and I watched all 7.
Did you?
Yeah.
You went
I
all
did.
7.
I went all 7.
That a boy.
I'm going to be
Proud of
honest.
you.
I got a late start, which is unlike me. Went to the late church service, which started at 11:30, and I'm sitting there about 12:04, and I get the little Bijan 50-yard receiving TD.
Wow.
Did I pull up Red Zone a little bit early while
Oh,
still at church?
no.
Maybe just a hair. But after that, I got back to the house and
How
I got right.
How are you not going to the early service on
week
opening?
1?
I know.
There has to be an
That's
excuse
I know.
here.
We'd already discussed it. There were people that even brought that up when we showed up for the 11:30 service. But that's okay. It was
Is,
good.
is checking a fantasy alert in service? How do
totally
we
fine.
feel about that?
It's frowned
Totally
upon.
fine. Oh, it is.
It's I
Well,
mean,
it's not
just-
a good. Were your kids by you? Were they in Sunday school?
Bear was there. He was
Oh,
next to
he
me.
saw it?
Yeah.
No one's perfect in this world, dude. It's fine.
Yeah.
Except for Bijan, that touchdown run was,
was
a
great.
great
That
way
was
to start
great.
your season.
That was.
I went all 7.
you
What
did.
do you expect that out of me?
Yeah,
though?
you do
I was
expect
worried
that.
about the leash and the wives this week. Do they understand?
Oh, I got absolutely chastised, dude. The
Did
wife
you?
is not happy.
But you stood in the pocket.
I mean,
and
dude,
still
it was
delivered?
like 60 degrees in Dallas, Texas.
It was a beautiful
and
day.
I sat indoors all day watching
Wow.
Carolina
No youth sports out of y'all this weekend.
Jaguars.
Not on Sunday.
God's good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
What's your favorite box?
The
You like the
Octo.
quad? The
Give me the
Octo?
Octo.
You want it all at the
Now,
same time.
I'm working on a 42-inch. I know y'all.
You watch
have a little.
Octo on a 42er?
So I stand and get close to the TV.
That's
For
ridiculous.
7 hours,
dude.
you stand?
Well, no, when the Octo box fades
You
and we
get
go
up.
back to like a Ohio double box, Cincy and Cleveland, I can sit down and enjoy it.
Okay.
But, if Scott's willing to stand all day, then I'm willing to stand for half the,
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
The 40. We need to get this kid a bigger TV.
Hey, you know what? After we're done recording, I'm going to take you to Best Buy or wherever we need to go. And I think they're like $200 now for an 85-incher. So
Be good for
There's
you.
a townhome I'm eyeing in the Salina area. If y'all just want to go ahead and
Golly.
keep adding on, let's just do the whole
a
thing.
42-incher is disgusting.
1080p though, 1080p. Like it's
That is even worse.
that shows you the commitment levels though. I'm
Yeah.
not taking a Sunday off. And neither did my fantasy team. Ask Cody Jones.
I'm just happy it's back.
Baseball playoffs
Whoa.
will be a lot of whoa.
So
What's
I'm just
that?
Not y'all care. I'm just getting a drink.
What is
What
that?
is that?
Oh, what? Oh, so yeah. This is my Crew Cup Championship trophy from this weekend. Sorry, but I forgot. I did do that this weekend. I use it to drink water out of now, but
To stay hydrated. Wow, what a power move. feel like I should clap for you, but I also felt like you forced it and didn't let me naturally do it.
No, there was no forcing.
It should have been more
There was no
natural.
Oh,
I feel
sorry.
like.
I set that down next to my Jason Kidd MVP award too that I got.
Oh my god!
Sorry about
What's a
that.
Jason Kidd MVP award consist of?
That was
What
being
is
the
the
best
first of
player
all-
on my team.
First of
Oh,
all,
okay.
a J
Yeah.
Kidd MVP
J
award.
Kidd MVP award. Shout out to my captain Ben Roethlisberger for picking me up. Great golf tournament, Crew Cup. It was a real treat. My team got it done. We played well.
Yeah, NFL Sunday, man. It was nice. It was nice. It was just beautiful. Like we got to chill, relax, watch ball. Did
coming
y'all have
off a
any
great
takeaways from the
Saturday, too.
NFL Sunday other than fantasy dubs?
Spitting on people is still not okay.
Yeah, that was
we found
weird.
that out.
That's like in
Dude.
now or something. Is that what the new generation's doing?
Maybe.
Because I'm out on
Well,
that, man.
we had Suarez started off a couple weeks ago.
I thought he bites people.
He bites and spits.
Oh,
Yeah, they need to check in for like cannibalism. That's like the next step.
you
I'm just
bite
saying, if
someone,
you're biting and
spit on
spitting.
someone. Next step is you start eating people.
Honestly, when's the last time you spit on somebody
Uh,
on purpose?
I don't think I actually ever have.
I don't think I have either. I think that's a very like you make the choice. There's a lot of things that have to go right for you to spit on.
Also,
somebody.
after the COVID era too, seems crazy.
yeah,
You better be 5 feet away spitting at me.
Yeah. Which Dak
Post-COVID.
did, which Dak was.
he did.
For him to say that Dak initiated that was a little bit
That's
crazy.
a little crazy.
I mean, he directed him too. He hit him with a really good spit.
And it was the worst location for it to land
I
too,
mean-
because it's like if it's up here, it's
You
an
just
immediate
wipe it
wipe
up.
off. If it's on the jersey, it's like that's still gross, but it's on my jersey. It like hit the top of
And
the
went
jersey,
through the
falls
pads.
in,
Down.
and it's like, oh, now you can't get that out.
with high exit velo on that spit.
If
Could have bruised his
hey,
sternum.
if you're Dak in that situation, you swinging or you taking it like Dak did?
Dak handled it.
He
I
handled
actually,
it unbelievably.
I don't. Did he know that he spit on him? Surely.
Yeah, because he
Oh,
looked
he
at the
knew.
ref like, "Are you serious?" Like
Yeah.
literally, like he obviously knew right away.
Shout out to Dak for handling it like a champ, better than
See,
I would have.
I think I go full Miles Garrett on him.
off, wham!
But that's why I'm sitting on the bench. That's why
Yeah.
I'm an almost athlete guy. I have rage issues.
Yeah.
I have rage issues, and I need to be here.
I mean, even the Rage Monster doesn't stoop that low.
No.
The Rage Monster doesn't even spit at people. Y'all ever been in a fight in a sporting event?
Gare almost got in a fight every night
Yeah.
at the pit when we were playing
Yeah, men's
pickup
league soccer.
But almost fight. It's like almost,
Almost
athletes. They were almost fights. It never really got there.
Twins though.
Twins. Yeah, everybody. Let's just talk about this for a second. Everybody's like, oh, it must be so nice to work with the Twins. They're so friendly and so nice. You ever been on a golf course when one of them kind of gets under the other one's skin, and then all of a sudden they're in a full out brawl on number 9 at the turn with people watching?
I have actually.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
I've been
'Cause
there.
They're not afraid to
embarrassing.
get after it.
It's embarrassing.
They've gotten better. They've gotten better.
Did you like the YouTube game? Like, do you think that should be a thing every year?
I mean, I'm cool with it because it gives me another night of football. I can get used to like people talk down the Thursday night game, like, oh, the product's bad. It's football.
Yeah.
Like, why are we complaining?
On another
It's
night of the
on
week.
another night of the week. That could be tough as a father.
Yeah.
You know, if you're Phillip Rivers, you're probably not watching Thursday night football.
Oh,
Y'all are laughing, but y'all are getting close.
No.
What's he
you're
have?
not.
11 kids now?
You had a huge fifth inning, I guess, and put
Who's
up some
got more
runs.
kids,
He's got
Nick Cannon or Phillip Rivers?
That is.
that's their guess next week.
I'm gonna have to
Nick
get
Cannon
fact
won.
checked on this. I have no idea. I don't know. I really don't.
I think it's Nick. I think Nick has more.
What's Nick?
But
up
I don't
to?
know how many Phillip has. I know it's a lot.
What's Nick
It's a
up to
lot.
now?
I think Nick has like 15.
Oh, so he can field a football team.
Yeah,
I think
some of them are playing both sides of the ball, but yeah,
he could go 2 7-on-7 teams. I'm pretty sure.
That's a lot of
is
children.
Wild.
That's a lot.
that's a lot of children.
I struggle with 3, so I think I'm good there.
Yeah.
12. He's got a dozen.
He's got a dozen.
It's Nick Cannon.
Okay, so 15 was a little extreme.
Give it.
Well, he might.
give it
He
till
might
episode
have. He's not
6.
done.
Episode 6, he might have 15.
Okay.
Philip only has 4.
No. there's-
10.
Yeah, okay. He's
No,
double
that's way
digits.
closer than I
Close
thought.
race.
Way closer than I
Close
thought.
race.
Got a full
dude.
baseball team, starting
Dang.
pitcher and a DH.
I can't even imagine that.
I would
impressive.
love to see a sibling battle of Rivers versus Cannon kids.
A squad games, Phillip Rivers versus Nick Cannon family. That
Ooh.
could be
That'd be fun.
must watch.
That'd be good.
Did you watch Chargers Chiefs?
Yeah. Sao Paulo,
Yeah.
that where it was?
We were in Brazil one time.
I wasn't.
Remember what happened?
Yeah, I got super sick.
Oh, you get sick everywhere.
Yeah.
You got sick in Florida,
And
shark fishing.
I got sick at my house this weekend.
and you got sick at your house, and you got sick in Brazil.
Garrett, your immune system. It's like Cody Jones's fantasy team. Kind of weak. Kind of weak, dude.
Me and Cody are new to the league this year.
Yeah.
We got,
Knocking off the rust, man. When's the last
knocking
time
off-
you played?
I think it was 5 years ago.
Think 5.
It was a long time.
It was a long time ago. Cody's been playing, supposedly. He didn't look like it because he almost left a kicker.
Yeah, can we talk about that? I wasn't going to say anything because I was playing Cody Jones, but the disrespect that was to have Tyler Bass on the IR in his kicker spot. Granted, it was about 3:30. He looped it. He went Tyler Loop from Baltimore. And the crazy part about that is he almost got a lucky loop and almost came back and beat me.
We have a relegation system.
And that's what's spicy about our league. So we got a B league, which oddly enough are.
We have a C
We have a
league.
C league.
We have
now.
a C
I
league?
didn't even know about the C league.
Who's in the C league?
I
don't
know
wanna
who's
be.
in the B league, so that scares me for who's in the C league.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the C. And that's what could happen, though. You could Sunderland yourself so quick that you're like,
A
boom,
double
boom,
dip?
and you're stuck in C for 6
It would
years.
be kind of fun to
if
play
I-
in the C league.
Dude, if I ever fall to the C league, it's see you later. No way. I'm still continue on with fantasy.
I'm an auto bid back in 2
Yeah.
years. Easy. Can you imagine that draft?
no.
I mean, you would have anybody you wanted.
Whew, that's hard to believe. HR Bonnie is in C league. I can't. I don't want to
I
go
will
there.
say-
I don't want to give you in
Dude,
trouble.
I will
you
say
send a
that-
bad trade and
Yeah.
you might get canned.
In
Yeah.
the B League, I heard, chief product officer
Auto
drafted
draft.
4 QBs and 2 kickers.
2 kickers. And still got the W in week 1. See, he won.
Yeah, that league's bad. That league is bad.
That's crazy.
That is mind-boggling.
6 roster spots for QBs and
you know
kickers?
what? I think we should up the ante. I think if you get last in C League, I think it's automatic firing.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
But yeah, I think there's got to be some stakes there.
Yeah.
I think October is one of the best sporting months of all time. It's coming up.
It's underrated.
What's also great, that brings fall food, game day food specifically.
Yeah,
I think we do a little game day food draft
I'm so in.
to see the winner.
I'm fresh off a snack-filled Sunday, boys. My stomach actually feels like it went through an NFL
mean,
week 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, I always gain at
Ooh.
least 10 in the fall. At least 10.
I gained 10 yesterday. Bluebell was on the menu.
I usually gain 40.
40, but then
40?
dude, your January through March is
I hit it
impressive,
hard.
dude.
I hit it hard.
I mean, you don't
you're
eat.
3
You
month
don't eat
on,
for 3 months.
9 month off
Yeah.
guy. I like the way you do
That's
it.
kind of
You go
how I
about
do
it.
things, though.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, game day foods, man.
We throw up a list. We do a little snake draft. So
Yeah.
it's just tough. I'm not sure how we throw out first, second, third pick. Maybe we'll just pick it. But don't let me down here and you guys throw meatballs up there because that's a disgusting pick if you do that. Don't want to sway it too much. We can just start from this end. Your first, second, third, but I
So you
snake
get the
it.
double back-to-back.
Well, that's what you take for drafting third.
So I'm first up.
You're
first
first
pick.
up, and it's just easy, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It
You're
is.
exactly right. It's easy, and I like mine cheesy. It's pizza.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What?
Yeah.
A game day pie.
I agree
You
with
guys
that.
are,
If you're complaining about a game day pie, then you've got issues because
but that's like a full meal almost.
and it's my favorite meal, Gary.
Yeah.
So if you want to be critical of my draft, keep it to yourself right now because I'm getting a little offended.
Golly.
Even better if it's stuffed crust with some jalapenos and pineapples on it and some hot
I
honey.
do.
Okay.
See, I do pineapple too, so it's nice to
Wow.
have another pineapple brother here.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so
Pizza.
Easy.
Pea apples can be controversial on pizza, but I'm a big pea apple guy.
I love my pea apple, but LeBron #1 and Cooper Flag #1 is not controversial, just like pizza #1.
Yeah.
Build it how you want, doesn't matter. Pie, easy number one.
2
Hall of
off
Famer.
the board.
This feels bad. I
No,
feel,
no,
I
no.
feel like you're gonna.
No. This is great. But I will say it depends how they're prepared. But I am going nachos at number
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
If I can do the assembly.
I mean, that's just so much discrepancy. Like you go to a concession stand nacho.
That's what I said. That's why I said it depends how it's prepared. But if we're assuming the best quality version of all of these, which I think we have to do,
Yeah.
if we're going to have somewhat of an honest draft, then I'm going nachos at 2. But I do hate, one of my biggest pet peeves is you get nachos from somewhere and you go and you get like a chip off of it and then you realize there is nothing
on the bottom.
below the first layer.
Mm-hmm.
There's no queso, there's no meat, there's no cheese, there's nothing.
That's a dark
You should have
place.
a pile of chips under like 4 good nachos.
I'd like to tilt a nacho over and let the cheese
You
run
know, the
off. You
worst
have
ones
to,
are when
man.
they do, you know, have you ever been to the like fancy
can.
places where they don't, there's nothing in here
Right.
at the
Tin
bottom. And they're
can.
like, look at all that.
The tin can nachos.
It doesn't get to the bottom. And I think
Yeah.
that's like the whole point of it.
Look, these are coming from. I mean, all three of us. I mean, got close to 250 at point in our lives. I mean, I think we know food pretty well.
230.
Yeah, it was
but
230. I kind of exaggerate a little bit. 250 sounds better.
It does. It
But
does. Round
230.
Flash, show up. Just show some of our
Yeah,
our best
honestly,
photos.
you guys go ahead.
What was your? You are never 230.
I never hit
No,
two
but-
bills, actually.
But
You never hit two bills.
You were
I
unrecognizable
was.
in that in some of those get crafties.
I was 199. I was a Popeye's biscuit away from 2 bills, but never got there.
Oh,
Never
I was
got there.
225, and if somebody didn't look at me in the eyes and say, "You have a problem,"
That's what
I
it
would be
took?
300 right now.
Okay.
Easy. I love food that much.
I
Yeah.
look forward to being 300 one day.
I don't think you can get
I
there.
can't. You couldn't get there.
Watch me. Challenge accepted.
Pick number 3.
All right.
and
look,
4.
yeah. Here's the deal. I'll make them quick and easy. Chips and queso.
Yeah. It's like a nacho, but a
I
little
could
worse.
go 7-layer dip there, but I'm a queso guy. I love, or a buffalo dip. Buffalo chicken dip?
Okay, well, 7-layer dip and buffalo dip are 2 completely different things.
I could pick them both, but
That's-
I'm
yeah.
picking neither because pigs in a blanket.
On a game day?
On a game day.
I love a good piggy in a blankie,
What?
but on a game day?
Snack food, central, pigs in a blanket that you could even dip in the queso.
It's like
Great.
saying
That
a
is
sirloin
crazy.
steak's good, but is it a game day?
No, pigs in a blanket. That's like that's breakfast, brunch on a
No.
Yeah.
yeah.
You just-
Breakfast?
yeah.
Oh, totally. That's a breakfast
100%.
item. You just drafted a kicker in the second, brother.
That
It's
was,
okay.
that was a
Dude.
wild pick by
Dude,
you.
He
that's
piggied
Josh
in a
Allen in
blank.
the third, and you're welcome.
With the 5th pick in the 2025 Almost
Snack
Athlete Snack Draft, Tyler Tony selects, again, if we're going the best quality version of all of these,
Yeah.
because there are very, very poor versions, I'm going ribs.
Yeah, again, kind of feels like we're cutting corners here.
I agree.
Ow.
Are you going to go
Because-
cheeseburger?
It's on the list. What do you can't
It is,
give me
yeah.
a thing and say, here's the list.
But
and then,
that's not a game day food.
well, then why is
dude.
it on there? Then it shouldn't be on there.
It shouldn't be. That and meatballs is a disgusting display right
Meatballs,
now.
no. I go to I've been to the things where they have meatballs. I don't know why I hate meatballs. It's just that is a last pick all day
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, we agree on that. What we don't agree on is ribs and pigs in a blanket. Are you calculating how much time it takes to prep the ribs,
No,
too?
I'm not making
about the
that
wings?
goes into it,
What about
Tyler.
the
They don't
what
just
about the wipe
magically
your hands
appear.
from the ribs?
I don't
That's a
ever
good
wipe.
point,
I just do one of those. I'm not a
that's
napkin
sick.
guy.
That says a lot about your
You look at the
second
back
round
of my
pick.
pants, I've got food stains because I just do one of these. I get onto my boys for
All
doing
right, Sparks,
that. but-
bring us back.
It's your pick.
No,
No, it's Sparky.
it's me,
Oh,
and
Sparky
I'm
goes.
double
Oh, it's his
dipping
pick.
here.
You're gonna go buffalo wings.
Yes, I am, Garrett. You're exactly right. Buffalo wings, a lot more logical than ribs and pigs. Give me buffalo wings, easy second, and then we're going to follow it in the third with a little change of pace here, and that's when we throw a little popcorn. I just wish it said with bev, because you have to have beverages on tap, or it's a bad pick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is this buttered popcorn
Well, this is
or is this kettle corn?
well, according to Ty, whatever your imagination concocts, you can create. I was thinking caramel. I'm thinking all of it.
No,
Cheddar.
you don't get to change the menu item. That is its essence is it's just popcorn.
Here's what's easy about popcorn. It's just right there. You know, you can go for a little bit, you can let it rest, but it's very easy. And that's why it's my third round pick. Yeah, popcorn. Thank you guys.
I don't.
I don't even need a fourth round pick because this is signed,
I
sealed,
don't
and
love
delivered.
my draft right now, to
Oh,
be
no, you
honest.
don't. You shouldn't.
Nachos and ribs.
You shouldn't.
I mean,
you
my
talked your first round
gosh,
pick
dude.
down. You drafted nachos, then told me why
this is
nachos on
easy.
game day aren't a good selection.
This is an easy choice for you.
I think so too.
It's
For
easy.
me, and
Hit
I
it.
think we're in the same place. Jalapeno poppers.
No,
I wasn't going there. I was not going
What were you
there.
gonna say?
I was going to be, this has got to be buffalo chicken dip, but I'm glad you left it on the board. Put me buffalo chicken dip.
Okay.
It's a great game day food. Look, I'm talking about a game day plate. They're small plates. They're always the small plates.
Yeah.
I've never been to a game day food that has the big plate. So you're trying to stuff a lot of things.
thinking poo-poo platter.
But Ty's is done with nachos and ribs right off the bat. You don't even have spot for the jalapeno,
you don't
dude.
make it to the late window.
Yeah.
Nacho and ribbon. You don't
Ty's
even
gonna be on
get
the
there.
toilet, dude.
I think I'm fine.
I
man.
gotta say it.
No, I'm going again. I'm going
Yeah,
again.
yeah, you are, aren't you?
I'm going Bagel Bites for my
Yeah,
next.
that's a good pick. I can't believe that was a 4th
I
round
can't
pick.
believe I didn't take it
Guys,
when I
I'm
took
not going to
popcorn.
lie. I've done nothing
good
today,
pick.
and this is why I'm an almost athlete. My calf is cramping.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
having a
bad.
cramp sitting on a couch.
From podcasting?
It's bad, dude.
We're not
This
cut out to
guy's-
be
I need bananas
podcasters.
and pickle juice brought
Is
in.
there
This
a more almost athlete
crazy,
moment
dude.
than cramping on a podcast?
At least I admitted it, though.
Like, we're going to have to listen.
You
to
right one?
Yeah, dude.
We're going to have like an injury report for
Can
the
we give him a
podcast.
banana?
Golly.
Garrett.
What a joke.
Yeah, you're a game time decision, Garrett. Cramping.
I mean, at this point, give me meatballs. It
Oh,
it can't
way,
get worse.
dude.
It can't get
You
worse.
could have gone potato chips.
That
yeah.
team
7-layer dip Frito pie.
That's gross.
that team's picking one next year
I
because y'all
hate
aren't
it.
winning a game.
Yeah.
I mean, potato skins. Like
Y'all are
that's just a
tanking.
horrible name
You're
for a
tanking.
snack
the
too.
best potato skin when you put some ranch
boys,
drizzle on there.
Let me put a bow on this in the proper fashion. How potato chips must have had a horrible pre-draft interview. The fact it's still left here. Easily
They
give
had
me
a bad
potato
combine.
chips. Had a horrible combine or
Bad
something.
combine.
Must
I
have been
think
a
I
bad
won the
brand.
draft clearly, but Sparks, you're sitting number 2 great. Like, you're not even close to number
Ribs
3.
and
We'll let the-
meatballs.
We'll let the viewers decide that one. Comment below who won that draft and why it was Sparky, because obviously I take the crown
Pigs
there.
in a blanket in the second round by
Who?
you. You had a great draft going until you went pigs in a blanket number 2.
I will say I wish I would have gone buffalo wings instead of pigs and blankets.
Then
If I
you-
would have switched that
yeah.
out, that's a flawless draft.
Chips and queso has to carry your team.
yeah.
It has to be MVP, which it does have in MVP tendencies.
Well,
Chips
here's the
and K.
deal, Sparks, because I want to talk about this a little bit because you are an aficionado on these suckers. Bagel Bites.
Yes, there's not a person who can cook a better bagel bite than me.
Well,
Just give me the wattage of the microwave or I don't like the microwave mine.
I
let's
saw
be
I
honest. Toaster
saw
oven and
I
I'll
saw on
execute.
social media
Sure.
this little Bagel Bite draft.
Yeah,
And I am just curious to see your take because
sure.
everyone has it. Basically, it's a plate of Bagel Bites.
Oh, we got it right here. Okay.
You got 25 of them or 24 of them. And it's which Bagel Bite are you taking first right off the bat? Give me your top 3 and then give me the worst.
I have a hot
Okay.
take.
You do have a hot
I've got
take.
a
Well,
little
I
hot take
don't,
here.
maybe it's a normal take. I don't know.
First of all, tip of the cap to this guy right here, who's a man who put 24 bee bites on his plate.
You think
That's
he ate them all?
Yes, yeah, he ate all 24.
How many come in a package? It's not
Oh,
24.
it depends. You can buy the
There's
family
lots of
size.
packs.
Yeah, I get the 48 with 224 trays.
48 and
Yeah.
you're making a 24 tray how many nights a week?
Guys, where
I'm
was
making-
taquitos?
I'm making return visits.
Yeah, taquitos.
Where was taquitos?
Yeah, it's good
on the
game day
draft?
To have,
option.
to have
Um,
meatballs over taquitos.
I love taquitos.
Taquitos are a great game day option.
Hey, we played
I'm
within our
concentrating here, boys. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
There's-
Worst bagel bite out of this list
I know mine.
is the one I'm eating first. Let's go with that. 17.
17
and
it
there's
looks-
a reason for
It
it.
looks saucy.
Interesting.
It's not the look. I don't know if they were cooked this way. I would need to know where they were arranged in the oven because I want to go with the one that's going to least likely give a 3rd-degree burn to my mouth.
And the
And
cheese.
17, it being a middle boy, the perimeter is off limits, boys, because
But-
that's how
but
you
you're
call the
saying
fire
like a
department.
20?
But you don't know that that's how they were cooked.
Yeah, fair.
Hey, are you saying a 20? If you bite into that, you're roasting the mouth?
If you bite into a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9er, you're in trouble.
All right, so we're
You're
going
not
under
tasting
the
the rest of the day.
assumption that we just took these out of the oven and we've got to stick them in our mouths.
That's how I would go about my first bagel bite.
That's an interesting take.
But or you just assume they've all rested the appropriate amount
time.
of time
Call it
out of the
5
oven,
minutes.
and now we're just selecting which one we want to eat.
Assuming you rested the proper amount of time
Yeah.
leaves you with a burnt mouth. That's why I go middle.
Well, hey, the ugly duckling in the group, the Mr. Irrelevant 23.
23 is ugly. I just
Hands
saw
down,
it.
that thing should be just tossed into the trash
Oh,
can.
That's one. If you do
23.
feed a pet, you're like, Boone, here you go, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, that's
23.
one. That's one that's made for the dogs.
That's where Bagel Bite has
That's a good
made
call.
a little bit of money because they didn't put the proper cheese sauce on there.
I mean, that 23 is not sauced up at all.
no.
I have my first round pick.
What's your first round pick?
And again, it all comes down to the assumptions
It
that
does.
we're going on.
It does.
But I'm actually going 13. And I'll tell you why.
13. I don't even see it up there. 'cause it's
13?
Bottom left.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Bottom left. And you might think, well, it's a little asymmetrical.
It is.
Ty. Here's my thought process. It's the right amount of toastage across the bee bite. you grab the non-sauced cheese side,
Okay.
the undervalued cheese and sauce. So you know
Sure.
your fingers are safe.
Yeah.
Okay. If you immediately feel warmth, it's kind of like when there's a fire and you learned about it in elementary school. You kind of touch the doorknob just to feel it out 1st.
Mhm.
That's your 13 bagel bite. You touch
It's your
the
test
side,
drive.
your bread side, and you're like,
Genius.
okay, it feels warm. What that allows you to do is still have room to bite mostly bread, but a little bit of sauce while keeping your lip a little high, so you can bite into it and you're not getting that burn right there. Okay.
One problem.
If it I'm not done.
Okay.
If it feels not hot on the bread side, you can go ahead and turn that sucker over and go for the full toastage side. Bite in. Don't worry about the lip lift, and you can just get into it.
You
right
guys
there.
are 2-bite bagels.
Yeah,
Like, 2
well-
Oh
bites.
yeah, you
Well-
never, unless they're cold, unless you know there's like 2 of them left and they're gone. That's the only time that I would grab one and just go full B bite straight to the mouth,
Okay.
all the way in.
I got a problem with it, Ty, and
Okay.
that's the fact that you're 3 biting your first B bite. You've got to go and set the tone on the opening kick. You got to go full bagel bite right off the bat.
Yeah. Which
You're
that means
3 nibbling. You're not a child.
You
You're not a
cannot
child.
take a bagel bite out of the oven and go a full bite all the way in the mouth.
If you trust the game plan, you can.
No, unless you know for a
I'm
fact those things have sat out for 30 minutes.
I'm going to prove it to you
I
next
thought that
week.
was the assumption, though. They're calm, cool, and collected.
20s to
But
play.
I do love your
20's number
reasoning
one
for
pick,
keeping
guys.
the fingertips clean. That's good.
Yeah.
You're a 21 guy?
20 is the pick.
Oh, so you're taking the best. You're
You
going
want the
dessert.
symmetrical.
He's going dessert right off
I'm
the
a
bat.
perfectionist, and that is perfect.
I think I could have guessed yours.
So
I don't know what happened to 10. Must have been in a weird spot in the oven.
Yeah, it's enough about
It was a
bagel
perimeter.
bites.
It was out on the perimeter. Wow, that's good though, guys.
But
what else went on in the sporting world this weekend,
Well-
boys? It was loaded.
it was loaded. Our boy Alcaraz,
Oh yeah,
he took care of business.
Fresh cut Carlos, as I like to call
fresh
him.
cut Carlos. What was the backstory on that?
think-
Was it a brother cut?
I think it was a
said-
misunderstanding.
he
he,
said
he got
his
great clip.
Barber messed it up, and that
The
was the
same-
only option.
Same thing that happened to
Yeah,
my
he's
hair
way
back in the
too
day.
high profile of a guy to be getting bad B shops.
That's what happened to me, dude.
Yeah.
Bad B shop.
And you
Dude.
never went back.
Same with you.
Yeah, I still use great clips. Shout
You
out.
do?
Yeah,
Does she tell you your hair's thinning every time?
she doesn't speak English.
So how do you communicate what you want?
It's
You-
on my profile. It's a 2.5 on the sides. Leave the top.
There you go, dude.
Okay.
I was scarred, man. I would go to Great Clips, and she'd be like, "Hey, you know your hair thin." I was like, "Yeah, I know my hair's thinning. You don't have to tell me every time I come into this place."
Sure. I just wish my bad cut came with a U.S. Open title like Alcaraz.
Yeah.
And I'm missing that. That was impressive, though. But he didn't do it in straight sets. I wanted to see him go the full-on tournament in straight sets. Would have been sick.
That's never happened, right?
That's a good question. I'm not the tennis
I
expert.
got a hot take here. Should I say it?
Yeah. You can't say that and not say it.
I think U.S. men's will never have the last time we won a tie, was it Sampras? I mean, was it that long ago? I don't think U.S. men will win a Grand Slam in tennis because mentality, dude. I think it's maybe 5th, 6th, 7th on the list of when you're growing up. If you play tennis, bro, you just made fun of.
It's down the list. Well, why don't you take matters into your own hands?
It's
Go represent
it's
the
a mentally
country.
you're getting berated from day one playing tennis.
Why
It's
don't
a
you
mental
start with the
thing.
man in the mirror? and
Man
get
in the
your
mirror.
kids
Look
into
at yourself
I
and
just
say, what
listen-
can I
hey,
do better as an American?
There's a podcast on Joker. He grew up Serbia. War was all around him. He practiced in an empty pool.
You're saying they got levels
During
of
a
commitment we don't
war?
have?
That guy has
sounds fabricated.
that guy has such levels of commitment. He's 38
I need
too.
a fact check.
Shout out to just a guy. I mean, I'm here cramping on a couch,
And
same
I've got
age as the
poison
guy,
ivy that I
and the
can't
dude's
stop
out there
itching.
just grinding on the
Wait.
tennis court.
You've got ivy?
I've got
You
PIV
gotta
all
tell
over my
see,
legs.
that's something
Dude, that's
you announced
contagious,
before
bro.
coming
No,
into
it's
the
not.
podcast
Look,
room.
it's on my arms. It's on my fingers. I mowed.
No,
I mowed a
no, you
whole-
didn't.
Yes.
You were lost on the golf course.
You blocked a
No.
shot.
You
right.
You were lost on the
Admit it.
golf
No.
course.
You hit one into the woods, right?
No, I was moving our chicken coop out of our neighborhood because we got an HOA violation.
Whoa.
That's a story for another day. And I was moving it to the ranch, and Bethany wanted it to be kind of close to the house, but still in the woods where it was shaded. So there was a nice little spot. Problem is there was poison ivy like this high in the whole area. hopped on the 0 turn and started going to town thinking I'd be safe and elevated.
You breathed it in.
I kind of pulled a Cody Jones when he built a fire out of poison ivy.
Oh,
But not as bad, but it was windy, and I think it like stirred all that stuff up, and it got all over me, and I have PIV everywhere.
I love the transparency now that we're here in the podcast room.
Yeah.
no wonder.
You can't get it now.
Dude, no wonder your draft was so bad, bro.
I can't even think
You
straight.
can't
My
even
ankles
think
itch
straight.
so
Oh, dude.
bad right now,
Let
dude.
it be. Let it be.
Well,
Look at
hey,
that one.
you know, T, we'll let you go take care of it.
I'm fine,
I
dude.
think your time here is
You've
is
had
done.
enough?
I think it's time for a little bit of Clayton Kershaw. You would say we're pretty competitive around Dude Perfect.
Oh, would I ever? Name it. We're competing.
I mean, video games, things you eat, just whatever. Another thing, board games. There's a new game that scratches my itch for competition, Connect 4 Frenzy. I do love the old Connect 4,
Sure.
but this is different. It's more active, it's more intense, it's more competitive. It's right up my alley, dude. Here's how it works. Players bounce discs off a table into a grid, and at the same time, it's kind of a wild free-for-all. You're just trying to sink the disc, steal the spots, and be the first to get 4 in a row to win. There's other ways to play to test your skills. There's a chill way to play, and you can take turns bouncing. No one wants to do that, especially in my household. I mean, I'm pushing my daughter away to try to win. You can play in under 10 minutes, so it's perfect for vacations, barbecues, dorms, tailgates. It's a great gift for kids over 8, teens, adults looking for an exciting addition to game night. This game really gets the party started. Want to take a look?
It sounds intense in the best of ways. Don't mind if I do. You
Yeah.
sold me, Garrett.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this bad
That
boy
one's
home
mine.
with me.
That one's mine.
I said it first. I got it out. Connect 4 Frenzy. This one's going home with me. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
Get in on the action with one of the season's hottest new games, Connect 4 Frenzy. It's a free-for-all. All right, Sparks. First guest on our show.
Who's getting the ball? Who's opening day
Well,
starter?
I'll give you a little hint.
Okay.
11-time All-Star,
Ooh.
3-time Cy Young Award winner,
Okay.
a National League MVP, over 3,000 career strikeouts. More importantly, father of 4, 1 on the way. He's the pride and joy of Highland Park. Plays for the Dodgers. Give it up for Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, baby.
What's
Kershaw
up, guys?
getting the ball on opening day. I thought there for a second before Garrett mentioned kids, he was talking about me and my MLB The Show character because I also have amassed over 3,000 strikeouts, 11 All-Stars. How did we leave out 2-time World Series champ right there, too? Has 2 rings.
One very important one, too.
Yes,
You know,
very much so. Yeah, that meant a little more to us, that one.
that
That one
meant-
might as well have been 2, 3 total.
Yeah, beating the Astros. So that was huge. 5 kids. Who gets the ball on opening day? I mean, who you putting
You've
up
got a
first?
full rotation
I mean,
to
you got
choose from
you've,
here.
I know. I got a starting 5. Well, our 5th one's coming in December, so it's another little girl. So I've got girl, and then 3 boys, and then this one's a girl. So I guess if I'm giving the ball, I got to give it to my oldest son, Charlie. He's probably the most into baseball right now, and it's been a ton of fun, man. This season, this summer, he's been riding around with me, coming to the field, trying to hit bombs in all the stadiums, and going out to the outfield and trying to hit him over the fence, robbing home runs and stuff. So that's been so fun. Later in life to have not in life, but in baseball life, later in baseball life, to be able to have Charlie come to the field and enjoy that with me has been so fun, dude. It's been a great season for that.
Yeah, you speak as if you're ancient, Clayton. I mean, you're only 37, correct? 37?
Baseball years though, dude. We're getting up there a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, dude, you went to Highland Park High School, right down the road from us. You played a little youth baseball with a guy named Matthew Stafford.
I did, yes.
The season's kicking off. How was he as a baseball player? Like, is he a better baseball player than quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can all say he made the right choice, but he was really good at baseball. He played shortstop on our high school team, and he came in to like close every once in a while, and obviously a really good arm, but just a great athlete, good hitter. I think for sure definitely could have gone to college to play. And he's way better at baseball than I was at football. That's for sure.
When was your last year of organized football, Clayton?
I stopped playing after my freshman year. They had this they were getting ready to do off-season football, and I was going out for baseball, and they were like, "Hey, you gotta shave your head, and you gotta go through all the off-season stuff as part of like the ritual there." And I was like, "I don't think I want to play anymore." And I still shave my head, put all the numbers in or whatever, and I was like, "All right, I'm good. I don't need to do this anymore." So and I was a lineman.
Yeah, I read that correctly then. I saw
Yeah.
online you were a center. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
hang on here. What were you in the 250s weight-wise back then, or was this just an undersized team that you just had to play center?
I was a big kid. I've always been big, but I was like shrunk. I hadn't grown yet. So I was just like a little square for sure. I was a chunky little square. And I played center, and it was fun, to be on a team and beat all of my buddies. But I was ready to stop for sure.
Man, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we share that in common, dude. I also center.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
team.
Dude, you missed your calling.
And
you
I
should
will
be a
say,
left-hand
I still
starter
claim
in
to be the
bigs.
fastest guy on that team that year.
At the center position.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know why they put me there. I just was like, I guess I was the only one that knew how to snap a ball.
Mm.
Man, I did go to a tiny school, so makes sense.
Clayton, we went through your accolades a little bit, but there is one thing missing. I don't even know if I have permission to do this, but you have never made a main channel Dude Perfect video. All sports golf battle, dude. We might need to jump on that. And like I said, I'm kind of out kicking my coverage here. I don't think I'm the one to be throwing invites around, but you're welcome to all sports golf battle with us whenever.
Oh, I would love to do that. That would be a blast. We had it lined up, kind of similar to what Skeens did with y'all. We were going to do it in spring training, and then something fell through, like it wasn't a bullpen day, or something didn't work out. But yes, all to say, I would love to do an all golf battle with y'all. That'd be a blast. Let's do it.
I got to be honest with you, dude. The reason it fell through was you were committed to A&M and you bailed on us. So
I know, isn't that crazy? We were going to all be at school together.
Man, dude, we could have been national champions together, dude, and you bailed on us.
We have so many overlaps though, because my wife went to A&M, and I think she had some classes with Cody, and then our nanny Reby and the twins know each other.
Yeah.
So it's just like there's so many A&M overlaps together.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Speaking of college, dude, do you ever think like you're gonna go back, get a degree, or?
Ooh, I don't think so. I don't know, but I doubt it.
That felt like a hard no, the softest hard no of all time.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
I don't think so, but it did look like a blast when I went and visited Ellen down there when she was in college. A&M looked like such a great time, and such a good culture there. So I'm sad to not have stepped on campus, but I think I made the right choice.
I don't know, with the NIL era now, can he come back and get some eligibility?
Maybe.
That'd be sick, dude.
Now he's got kids thinking out there, man.
Starting pitcher for the Aggies, Clayton Kershaw. I'm just going to go all in on baseball. I'm just going to root for the Dodgers. I don't think the Rangers are in a dogfight right now.
They are.
Yeah, they're playing better now. They have a chance, and obviously they got some injuries. They got some guys beat up over there, but they're starting to play better. So they're right on they got some big games against the Astros and the Mariners coming up. So they have a chance for sure.
Big time matchups. I actually got the pleasure of meeting Bruce Bochy a couple months back, and I was pretty audacious with this, but I told him if he needed an inning eater, you have a guy. I have the mental makeup of a multi-time Cy Young Award winner, but I just throw the fastball at about 65.
Yeah.
So there's the problem there. But so I'll keep the day job.
Hey, how big is Boch's head? Isn't that thing incredible?
Large.
It's so big, dude.
I was trying not to just stare at the
he wears
hat.
an 8.5 hat. Yeah.
8.5.
Dude,
Yeah,
8.5.
it's incredible.
Large, dude.
Yeah, it's a baseball
I'm
mind.
I'm a 7.5, and I thought I had the biggest in the world. 8.5.
8.5.
I made that up. I don't know for sure, but it's big.
It might actually be bigger than
It could
an
be
8.
9. He could be floating around 9. Whenever you're matching like Jones's shoe size with the hat size, you got a pretty big dome.
The podcast is called Almost Athletes. We thought it was fitting, as Sparky says, he throws 65 miles an hour. I don't even think I can hit that, dude. I mean, so we're almost an athlete. Have you ever had a moment where you're like an athletic moment where you're like, yeah, that I'm not going to ever do that again?
The first thing that happened to me was basketball. So I've watched every episode that you guys have. My boys absolutely love Dude Perfect. And so we've seen everything. So all the different challenges, I kind of think about like, oh man, could I do that? Could I throw that? Could I hit that? And I'll tell you what, it's been kind of a steep decline the last few years. It really has. I used to be able to dunk a basketball. I don't think I'm doing that anymore. I used to be able to run a little bit, and I can't do that anymore. So just some of the, athletic things day to day and my body's a little beat up. I've played baseball for a long time. So I'm just working on throwing the baseball to the catcher every 5th day, and then I'll figure everything else out when I retire. Maybe I need some putting tips. I need some golf tips for retirement when that happens. So I might come find you guys for that.
Well, the way you're throwing the baseball, Clayton, that might be 20 years from now. So,
I don't know. Have you seen how hard guys throw? I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Every guy out there is throwing 100 miles an hour. It's amazing.
Yeah. Speaking of, retirement and kids, are we like going all in on just being a dad? Or are you going to maybe go into the coaching realm?
No, I don't know, dude. I think every offseason, Ellen and I sit down and try to figure out the next year. We've done that for the last few years. Like, we'll get through the season, figure out how everybody's doing, and kind of go from there. So I'm sure we'll do that again this offseason. But I think the coaching stuff is so hard because you basically have the same travel schedule, and I think at least for the first few years, whenever I finish up, I just need to be home, man. I need to be with the kiddos, and I'm sure you guys feel that too with all the travel that y'all do. It's just like
it piles up. It definitely piles up.
Yeah, and especially we've got number 5 coming in December, so I'm going to be a great dad, be a stay-at-home dad for a while, and love it. And then after a couple of years, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah, we Dallas through and through. Like when the retirement happens, or are we going to be bouncing around?
No, I think we're Dallas, man. Our kids are in school in Dallas, and my wife, we all grew up there. My wife's whole family's in Dallas, so we just got so many roots, man. And community is so important to us. And you guys know, y'all are there. It's just such a great place to raise a family. So that's where we'll be.
Yeah, well, easy to say that when you're out of state for most of the summer months. That first Texas summer, you come back home, you're going to be like, oh, baby.
I know, we are spoiled. We are so spoiled. We haven't had a Dallas summer in a while. So, we could go on vacation still. We can go somewhere, right? And then figure it out.
I don't think they'll be in Dallas on the summer. I wouldn't either, man. I'd get out of here.
Got to ask you this now that you're accumulating kiddos. Number 5, what is tougher, getting out of a bases loaded, no out jam, or being a father of 5? I feel like those are pretty comparable.
Yeah, I'll let you know in December. I think I was just starting to get a grasp on 4, and now we're adding 1 to the brood. So I don't know, man. I mean, I know y'all. Sparky, you have kids yet? Or are you still?
My PlayStation. I take good care of her.
I didn't know. I know
I
everybody
make sure
else
she's
does.
fed and she gets all the attention she needs. But other than that, kidless. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think father of 5 is going to be more challenging for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, actually, it sparks my mind here. My apartment complex, I'm going to throw some shade. This is completely off the wall, but they accused me 2 different times yesterday of owning a pet, and I don't own a pet. And I think that's me barking late at night at my MLB the show opponents. I think I'm being a little too loud.
They think there's a dog in there.
They think there's a Rottweiler in there. But yeah, that is wild. What other hobbies are you into?
I don't have a ton of hobbies. I mean, it's basically baseball and dad. I think that's a good place to be. I think I will enjoy playing more golf. I like playing golf now. I just don't get to play too much, but I think golf could be a fun one. And I don't know if you guys have any suggestions. I'm open. I don't have too much right now.
God, that's actually a good one. Maybe he joins the squad, throws out an application. Dude, perfect. Joins the talent
I would
side.
say, yeah. I would say
DP Outdoors,
join DP.
him and Tyler. That sounds like they could make some magic there.
I will say this: the golf is going to be tough. It's going to be tough for you in the stage you're about to, and you're going right back into the infant stage. So that will be a tough one for a while.
What about, I've been thinking about this though. You know how they have those like strollers or the car seat stroller thing. So you put little girl, we don't know name yet, but put little girl in the stroller with the golf clubs in the back, and you walk 9 for a nap. I mean, that's multitasking at its finest because the other 4 are in school. So I think I could pull that off.
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah, you do have the school thing. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You could play during school.
See, but now they're going to look up and they're going to say, "Hey, Dad, well, you dropped out and it worked out for you." That's dangerous. That's a slippery slope there.
He didn't drop out of high school. He didn't drop out of
high school, man. I made it through.
Yeah. He just kind of put a pass on college, which, I mean, these day and age, like,
fair.
You can learn online pretty easy. So
yeah, you can. Well, I think Clayton's about 3 covers of first base away from maybe going back to school. It sounds like he's struggling to get over there to cover nowadays.
Oh man, I threw 2 nights ago. I'm in Pittsburgh right now. I threw 2 nights ago, and Tommy Pham, big strong dude, hit one 111 miles per hour, and it was about this far from my face, and thankfully my glove was like right there, but I caught it, but it was either that or my face. And so
I think the ball caught you. I saw that clip. I think that ball caught you.
Yeah, 100%, dude. It was a scary moment.
Do you think about that like every pitch you throw?
No,
Like,
I don't
it
think
doesn't cross your mind.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be very successful, I don't think, if I just thought about getting hit in the face every throw. I don't think that would work, but
Adult men's softball league, dude, just lobbing those up. The only thing I'm thinking of is like, oh boy, this thing is coming right back at me.
yeah, that's the same. That and what we do is the same. So that makes sense.
Yeah, men's softball and professional baseball seem about it's accurate.
Yeah, everybody hits the ball. Exit velo above 110 nowadays, right? Do you ever miss hitting?
I do. I miss taking batting practice. Hitting's too hard. I think hitting a baseball is potentially the hardest thing to do in sports. We were in Cincinnati and Charlie was with me at the field and we were shagging batting practice and he was like, Dad, do you ever hit anymore? I was like, I mean, I used to take batting practice all the time. And he said, did you ever hit homers in BP? I was like, oh yeah, I could do that right now if you wanted me to. And he said, no, you couldn't do that. And so I was like, all right. So I went and took a couple rounds of BP and Cincy and I got a couple out. And I think Charlie was way more proud of me for that than any pitching thing I've ever done. He was so proud of me to be able to hit a homer. It was pretty cool.
How many big league ding dongs do you have?
That's it. I just got one homer. I got on the board. I know. It was actually opening day, 2013 was the only homer I hit. And I'm glad I got one at least, I got one.
Dude. Right.
Yeah.
Well, now, I mean, you're a dying breed. There's not many pitchers out there who've left the yard. So
it works out for us.
One more than I do.
It works out for us though, because we have DHs now and we have a pretty good DH in Shohei. So it works out.
Never heard of him. Who's that? That ball he hit to right in Pittsburgh the other night, the 120 exit. Dude, I was actually at a Ranger game when he was with the Halos and was lucky enough to be about 4 rows behind the plate. And Clayton, when I tell you, I'm sure you've heard the noise. When he barreled one up into the gap at 118, I had never heard a crack of the bat sound like that before. It sounded like a 12 gauge went off. And I'm looking at my friends like, did y'all hear that? Did y'all?
It's different,
that
man.
Guy is just
different.
special, man.
Yeah, he really is. He really is. It's been fun to be a teammate, and now that he's pitching again, to kind of see him do both is it's amazing. It really is. I mean, it's what we try to do in Little League, but to do it out here at this level is just incredible.
And
it's
make
amazing.
It look easy too. Yeah, glad he's on your team and you're not having to face him. That
no
must
doubt,
be nice.
No doubt.
Do you have a favorite away park you like to throw in?
Yeah, I've got some favorites. Pittsburgh's actually a really cool backdrop. If you've ever seen this, like
PNC's
downtown.
sick.
Yeah, it's like they filmed Reacher here, and they filmed one of the Batmans here too. So every time I walk by the bridge, I think about that. But I've never pitched good here. Pittsburgh, I've never pitched good here in my life. So it's not on the top of the list for me. I really enjoy Milwaukee. Actually, Milwaukee's a fun place to pitch.
Wow.
You just the setting, you feel really close to the hitter. And so that's nice. I don't know why that is. You just kind of feel like you're right on top of the guy. And then I like Citi Field too. Pitching in New York is fun. It's just you got the New York vibe and it's a good environment and just good crowds. Dodgers Mets is always fun. So I think those two are probably my two favorite. Yeah.
Weird you didn't throw in the old Trop in there in Tampa. I think doesn't everybody just love that place? I was waiting on it. I was waiting on the Trop.
It's a good place to pitch, actually. The environment at times is lacking, but it's a good place to pitch. I mean, how about this year? We played in the Yankee spring training when we played Tampa, and I've never sweated more in my entire life. It definitely needs an indoor stadium there. I was dripping.
The ball flies out of that yard too.
Yeah, it's little. It is little for sure.
Well, the NL in general, the National League feels like it's as loaded as I've ever seen it personally. You got the Brewers obviously surprising people in the Central. The West, y'all are in, is just absolutely loaded. What about the competition we're about to face come postseason time, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that the season's winding down, but I agree. I think the National League's got a lot of good teams. Everybody's kind of had their moments this year where they've struggled. And I think we're kind of in that same boat. So nobody's really pulled away from the pack. Obviously the Brewers have played unbelievable the last 6 weeks or so. So yeah, I mean, you got Brewers, Phillies, Mets, Padres, Cubs, all these teams are really solid. So it's just going to be about who, gets hot at the right time. And that's just what the playoffs are, so we got to worry about winning a division first. The Padres are kind of right on our tails. So we got to get going here next few weeks. And I think we will. We got some guys coming back, guys throwing the ball well. So it should be a fun month.
Yeah, it's probably really easy to get giddy this time of year with the postseason arriving. How much different, though, is postseason baseball compared to the grind of the 162? Obviously, shorter leashes for the pitchers and that sort of thing. But how much different is postseason to regular season?
Yeah, I mean, when you play a 6-month season, it is like a marathon, and it's just kind of survival of the fittest. And usually the best teams kind of survive that, and they always, it comes back to the aggregate, and whoever has the best team usually ends up winning over the course of 162. And the postseason, man, it's just a sprint, and it's kind of a crapshoot. It's like whoever is hot at the right time, and it's just it all comes down to a 5 or 7 game series. So anything can happen in those. And that's what makes baseball great, though. It's a fun thing. And, I'll miss it. I've been fortunate to be in the postseason a lot, and it's just been, for better or for worse, I wouldn't change a thing, man. It's where you want to be. So it's pretty special.
You ever sit back and just reminisce on like where you are? I mean, 3,000 strikeouts, all the accolades, World Series champ, and be like, how did I get here?
I've started to a little bit more, just as, you can kind of get older and, see the finish line is closer than it used to be. I think you just look back and honestly, it's super grateful, but also a little bit humbled, because a lot of things are just kind of part of God's timing. Like I got drafted by the Dodgers, like how could that, I got to be here for 18 years. Just so many things that are out of your control, which is super humbling. And then you become super thankful and grateful to get to be a part of playing baseball for this long. And yeah, man. So I've been a little bit more reflective. I try not to be, just because, you got to focus on that next start every time. But it's been such a special season for me personally to get to be healthy again and be back out there and get to share with my family and kiddos is, just so much gratitude. It's just been amazing. I'm sure Dude Perfect's the same way, from your first trick shot in College Station to where you are now. I think it's probably very similar.
Yeah, no, I mean,
do you ever sit back and reflect?
I mean, yeah, because I had another job before this, and I was like, man, what if I was still doing that job, man? Life would be different.
Yeah, I reflect too. Sometimes I think, man, I messed up that crafty, or man, I'm still stuck on 0 battle wins. I'm struggling over here.
No, it is.
Clayton.
It's just crazy. Like, I mean, just being father is like trying to tell your kids, like, dream big, but, you just, to sit back. I never would have dreamed I didn't even, YouTube wasn't even around when I was a kid. So it's hard to, dream to be a YouTuber. But I mean, it is weird to think back of like all the accomplishments, and we've both been super blessed for sure.
It was very, very Dirk-esque of you, Clayton, to team you were drafted by. Obviously a DFW boy. I'm sure you got the utmost respect for 41. Is there an athlete out there that growing up you kind of idolized or you seen as your hero?
Dirk's a great one.
He's the best.
I've gotten to meet Dirk, and he's the best. Like that's what you strive to be, as just like an athlete. I think he did everything the right way. And growing up in Dallas, huge Mavs fan, so Dirk was right up there. I wear number 22 because of Will Clark. Will Clark was my guy, first baseman for the Rangers. I played first base, when I wasn't pitching. So Will Clark was kind of my guy, and I got to meet him a few years ago and talk with him, and so that was pretty cool too. To get to meet those guys is awesome.
Yeah, colorful, animated Will Clark. I'm sure.
Yeah, he's got some interesting takes these days. Yeah, it's he definitely is colorful.
Calls it as he sees it, though, and I can respect that.
Yeah, sure. No doubt. Well, it's been an honor, guys. Thank you for having me for your first one. Very appreciative to get the invite.
Well, we're cheering for you.
Thanks for taking the time. Good luck the rest of the season. We're cheering for you, dude. And go win a World Series.
All right. Thank you, guys. It's been a blast. We'll see you all in Dallas soon.
Man, Sparks, I thought Clayton's a great dude.
Better than Tyler.
We're going to bring on Kobe. This is a time where I thought we could, really open up behind the scenes.
Oh, pull the curtain back.
Yeah, pull the curtain back on Dude Perfect, kind of all things. I thought maybe because it is our first podcast, maybe a Dude Perfect first theme. So, first video, first million
first
subs.
twin.
First twin.
First twin.
First time we announce who Panda is.
So yeah. Anyways, welcome Kobe
Hey guys,
to the pod.
good to be here. The vibe's great in here.
Yeah. I
really like
said earlier, I think we outkicked our coverage on the set.
The set's so good.
I think the
Props to
set's
art
better
team.
than the actual content.
It's definitely better than anything I've contributed so far.
So
Yeah.
just want to let you know, you were the second draft pick here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
were.
it was Ty, then you.
Whoa.
All things considered, though, like being in front of your brother
Yeah.
and Codes, like
I
it's not
love
the end of
that.
the world. Think how they're going to feel when they come on the
Dude,
show. And
that's
we're like, hey,
exciting.
Corey,
If they come on the
you
show.
might be multiple appearances deep before Corey gets on.
Look, we read the comments. It was Ty and Kobe. I didn't see one Corey Cody.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Whoa.
I also read the comments, Kobe, and this is a perfect time actually to give you the stage.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, people have been critical of your hair.
Critical.
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 I'm not one of those.
They
shoot.
basically say the age and the hair don't match.
I've seen a lot of
Well, they're
unk,
right about that.
a lot
So-
of unk, you're too old, that kind of
No,
talk.
I need to go start responding to some of these people individually and ask for just some more detail.
What I love about you though, Kobe, is you brush that full pun intended to the side and just
100%.
eat it. You eat it and you stay true to yourself.
Well-
where are we headed with the hair?
I think that anybody who has been critical should understand that my wife has felt the exact same way.
Really?
So you guys are not alone.
Well, there we go.
See, this felt like a
I've
wife
never- hey,
influenced
first of all,
play.
I can't be
Oh,
critical.
no. Aubrey
we
is.
Can't
cannot be critical.
That you
We're
could
not
have
critical.
easily fired back at the fact that we're rocking convertibles.
No, listen, I appreciate the honesty there.
The
My
top's
wife
down.
she's not supportive of it. She would love it
Okay.
for the
It's good to know.
community to bully me into changing it.
I
That's
think.
well, they're trying.
Or
I can't wait to go read
Well,
some of
first of
these.
all, these might be wife burner accounts.
Whoa, what a thought, dude!
I have no
She's
idea.
playing chess.
Dude, I have no idea.
That's genius.
That'd
by
be
them.
crazy. That'd be crazy.
So we're still going to rock it though, for now.
Oh, but yeah, for the foreseeable future, absolutely.
Foreseeable
Yeah, yeah,
future.
no,
okay.
I'll keep you guys posted. I didn't
Okay.
really spend any time on it today. I feel like I should have done some work if this was going to be a topic of discussion, but
Yeah, I kind of
yeah.
threw that on.
No,
we
it's.
did.
I mean, look, it is what it is. It's mediocre. Yeah, it's just where we are right now.
well, just like
I just love. What do people say, man? You're making the headlines. I just love that it's being talked about.
well,
Yeah,
That's
you're a
exciting.
topic of discussion.
Yeah, that's
it's better
fun.
than crickets.
just like
totally.
your hair, and it's big news, and it's we got some big things going on at DP.
Do we?
Yeah.
Like what? Am
Well,
I out
number
of
one,
the know?
I mean, again, we did just launch a podcast.
True.
Are launching an outdoor channel, but movie premiere. I hesitate to call it a movie. How would you describe it?
it's in the movies.
It's
It's,
in the
you
movie.
go
it's
to
at a
the movie
theater.
theater to watch it.
Tell them about it. Tell them about it.
Gary, you're right. We have been busy. Got some exciting stuff. This is definitely one of them. We've always wanted to launch something in the movie theater. And this year, we went on the Hero Tour, and it was awesome. I would say it was one of our best ones,
Was.
if not our best tour yet. Over 200,000 people came out, 21 sold out shows. It was really, really awesome, super cool experience. But the biggest feedback that we get is like, hey guys, you didn't come to my city. And so we've always tried to figure out like, how could we solve for that? We could like post it like a little recap online, but that's not very fun. So what we decided as a team was we wanted to put together the full tour experience and bring it to movie theaters all across the country. And so, yeah, I think we're in over 1,000 movie theaters for 1 week. And so, yeah, we're really pumped about it. It's the Hero Tour with some other cool scenes cut in that people even that went to the tour wouldn't know. And yeah, I've already seen a cut of it, and I'm really proud of it. I think it's going to be awesome, and hopefully you guys can find a movie theater wherever you live and come check it out.
Yeah, I think it goes live September 26th.
September 26th.
We're also filming with iShow Speed. He's
Yeah.
coming down to the HQ. We got a little athletic gauntlet we're going to put him through.
That'll be fun.
That sounds like a Garrett injury waiting to
The
happen.
dude's a beast, man.
He is.
Oh,
man.
he is. No doubt. No doubt.
speedy.
We're also filming with Kai, Mafiathon 3.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're going out to LA.
Look at us and the streamers.
We're going to LA, really?
I felt like we got to get on the streaming thing since we got a pod now. We really got to
Dang, we really are busy.
dive deep into that community.
That'll be cool.
So I thought we'd have some fun today. First podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We brought you on to maybe talk a little bit about dude perfect firsts.
Wow.
I think we go deep here.
I did find an email the other day from me to the other four dudes. I mean, it was a 4-pager back in college. I mean, I should find it. I don't think you guys would be interested, but I don't even know how I
Good
went
news
that
is
long.
we can throw it in ChatGPT and it can spit me out
That's
3
right.
bullet
Give me
points.
a summary of Kobe's 4-pager.
Can you summarize it? What was it about? I'm just interested in why you 4-paged them.
I honestly don't know. I don't know. I'll have to find it.
Well,
This
might
was
have been-
months ago I saw it.
Look, here's the deal. Back in the day, it was you and Corey running the gig. I mean, we
were delusional.
we all
We were sitting at our parents' kitchen in Austin. We'd graduated. Y'all had full-time jobs. Like the mature adults you were either engaged or already married at that point. And Corey and I were just bootstrapping this sucker Monday through Friday at our parents' kitchen.
Yeah.
We felt the potential.
With duct tape and glue.
Duct tape
Just
and
keeping
glue.
it together.
And Corey was doing whatever he was doing, writing a book. I was working on the iPhone game. Yeah, those were the
Golly,
early
that's
days.
throwback.
dude. Now that
iPhone
you say
game.
your parents' kitchen table, I remember first time I ever logged on to YouTube. I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
At your parents' kitchen table, you showed me Jenna Marbles video.
Dude, 100%. I remember going to
Jenna
VidCon
Marbles.
in the early days, and I think it was
Do you even know who that is?
Couldn't
It was
tell
like
you.
iJustine, Mystery Guitar Man, Jenna Marbles. I remember seeing them in person
Fred?
and being like,
What about Fred?
whoa.
You guys, forget about Fred.
Yeah, Epic
Epic
Mealtime.
Man, they paved the way. Gosh,
They
they
did.
were just a little too early.
If we're going to talk about first, we should talk about the first HQ.
Yeah, HQ1.
Well, I remember we toured a few different places. We were going to be in cubicles, and we were like, this doesn't feel right.
Do
We
you
went to
remember-
that one place, and we were like, that didn't.
We
it was
almost
weird.
we almost signed a crazy deal. We almost signed. It was the craziest landlord. Do you remember that?
I do. I can picture him.
Yeah, and he was like, "Dude, you got to be on the billboard here out here." And it's
Uh-huh.
like, we almost signed it, and then we're like, "That doesn't feel right."
That was
Feel
one
like
to trust your gut on, and we did well there.
What was the final story on ending up on Main Street? It was
Well,
the
we
studio
loved-
apartment
that's what I'm
before
saying.
the mansion
We
here.
loved the frozen yogurt place across the street. Double
That feels
dip.
like a
Double dip, baby.
wild
That was a
reasoning to
huge
office
draw.
up there
Bro,
because
it
of
was
a
huge-
yogurt
You don't understand
store.
how good it was.
It
It was
better be the best
unbelievable.
yogurt you ever laid
Well,
lips
it got
on.
demoed
It's custard,
for
it
this
wasn't
new
yogurt.
development over
It's
there,
custard.
and the whole
Okay.
city was
My
up in
gosh.
arms. I mean, it was like a lifeblood of the community type place.
It was.
Checkered floor.
Did you have like a
it
fast
was-
pass to cut line? 'Cause then I
No,
don't see the
no.
incentive of being
I did
across
get a
the
banana
street.
This is
split
back when
frequently,
Frisco was
though.
not even like no one even cared about Frisco, dude.
Yeah, true. It's
Yeah.
gotten big. Well, too big for its britches. The
It has.
infrastructure can't keep up. And there's like what now? There's
But
not
dude,
even
we
like a.
we overpaid. We signed. It was $5,500 a month. I remember it because like
That was irresponsible of us.
it was, dude. We didn't have $5,500 a month. I'll say that.
No, I wasn't
And,
contributing.
We signed it, and it was 5,000 square feet, and we were like, we don't need this space, but we're going all in.
Mhm.
And dude, a week after we signed that sucker, Whistle Sports signed our first multi-million-dollar deal.
Yep. That
Right
was
there.
big.
And then I was like, man, we got a couple years.
I think we can make it.
Yeah, I
We're
didn't
gonna
see
go
it.
a couple years from this. I can't believe it.
You thought like 3 years max, like an NFL running back kind of lifespan.
Dude, if you would to count how many times I doubted Dude Perfect to make it,
I'm not sure Garrett quit when everybody else did. I think he still had that job lined up at the architecture
Bro,
firm.
I literally told my guy when I quit, I was like, hey, I'll be back in December. I'll be back in December. Keep my job. I'm just doing this. The guys want us all to quit. I got to do this. I'll be back in December. Don't hire my spot out.
Incidentally, the electric bill for HQ3 is now $5,500 a month.
Oh, I hate hearing that. That is a significant
and I still
electric
don't
bill.
contribute to any of that. Thank goodness.
Wow.
I actually got a story from the first office. We were hanging a long time ago, man. And I went next door. You know, there was the gas station,
Oh yeah.
and it was like the El Honcho,
Mhm.
I think was the burrito name. And I doubled down on the El Honcho.
And you were in the
microwave. Oh my
Mm.
goodness.
That was a laxative.
Whoa. That was the first time at that office. All I can remember is blowing it up.
Oh no!
Yeah.
The smell from that gas station. would
Dude, the
stick
smell
with you
from the
as
gas
well.
station. But dude, we didn't have any kids back then.
That was the
You
life,
know,
man.
We had you weren't married.
No,
Dude, we hung out. We were at that office
all the time.
all the time. I mean, till like midnight.
Part of
Yeah.
me's happy. Y'all kind of buttoned it up, you know, but
More
part of
9
me
to
is
5.
also kind of wondering, you know, I wonder what it'd be like with y'all with no kids. I don't think I'd like y'all as much, to be honest. You know,
And dude,
I was trying to think of other places where the smell sticks to you. That's where my brain
all
went.
subs.
Like, what's like the top draft pick on that? Like Subway. I think
Yeah,
Subway,
has a
might
very
be-
distinct smell. But that's like that's like a men's cologne to some people. I love a good Subway. Smelliest dude, go. Just get out in front. And there's one guy. Has to be.
out of the 5 of us.
Yeah.
Cody.
No.
I actually don't immediately
Actually,
have a strong
it's not
opinion
Ty.
on this.
To me, it's Tyler.
Well, he has
No.
really strong cologne.
What do you mean? He wears cologne every day.
It's like
Well-
it's like a 10 sprayer.
Yeah, it's probably me. dude.
It's like a
Yeah.
cloud of,
Bro,
of cologne.
it's
at all
over.
times.
It's too much. It's middle
probably
school
me,
locker
man. My
room.
wife makes me use that like
You think Ty uses
natural
Axe?
deodorant.
he has Axe vibes sometimes in the fact that, like, middle school locker room, that was so strong of a smell. He just coats himself, winter coats himself. It's a little pungent. And then, like, you got to talk about the tour bus. Tyler smells.
Dude,
like, you cannot tell me
guys,
Tyler doesn't smell unless you're on a
now
tour
that you
bus
say
with
that,
him.
you know
Dude.
the craziest take Ty's ever made is the big soap. The
Dude,
big
we
soap
got to
statement.
save this for when he's here. He's got to be able to defend
All
himself.
right,
Yeah.
we'll talk
It's
about it later.
bad,
But
though.
Ty may or may not use soap in the shower.
This is like the name of a future episode. This
Yeah.
is so significant. First full-time employee just recently celebrated 10 years at DP, Chad Terrell.
Wow, 10 years.
For y'all who, if you've stuck around DP, you know Chad, editor Chad, Wives vs. Chad. He came into the office full suit,
It wasn't our first employee.
full suit for
You know
his
that, right?
interview.
You do know that's not our
Toby.
first. Well, I know, but we're talking about first employees.
Was Toby full-time?
Sean?
Toby was our full time, and he was our first fire.
Mm.
Toby has both accolades
Yeah.
to his name.
Great guy still. I still think of him really fondly.
Obviously
I remember,
not.
dude, I didn't want to be a part of that firing. I skipped it. I was like, dude, I can't do it. I'm too.
He kind of opted out also.
He
I
did.
feel
He
like it was
almost
pre-
quit.
it
He
was
almost
pretty-
quit himself.
That makes it
on
I
the
think
boat.
it was pretty mutual, I think.
Would you opt out if I was getting canned? Just
Like
wondering.
if you go, I go type
yeah.
vibe?
Would you be present and be like, no, I can't do that?
I wouldn't be there.
Respect.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Thank you,
if
brother.
you got fired, would I quit?
Would
like
you?
that serious? I would not. I don't think. That's pretty serious.
That's tough, dude.
Like,
I would lose my
away?
co-host.
Yeah,
I
that's
might
what I'm
have to-
thinking
I might
about.
have to quit.
Attaboy. I knew it.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's why we're hosting.
Yeah,
And,
I'm
and
not
just think
gonna
about it,
like
guys.
that.
Y'all could still do the podcast if y'all
You
both
can't
quit.
teach
Yeah.
chemistry like that.
No. First video failure. I know. I think I know it. You know it?
Define failure like the video itself didn't do well,
No,
or
I
something
meant, like,
terrible that
I
happened
think it
while
terrible.
we were filming.
I think it terrible happened.
I think
while
of
we
it
were filming.
Ty's Ranch when we broke the
Yeah.
windshield.
Oh, that's
We
good.
were.
that actually. I was
Slingshot?
not thinking of
Sometimes
that.
people ask me, "Is there a trick shot y'all have tried that you didn't complete and you bailed?" And honestly, the only one I can ever think
Yeah.
of is this one. There is no footage of this because it didn't end up happening.
But the truck is in the first video.
But we're at Tyler's family's ranch. We have the idea to use a slingshot.
Yeah.
And we have a built-in fantastic way to hold a slingshot because you have Corey and I who are identical people. So we're holding it out with our perfectly outstretched arms, standing up on the sides of his truck. I'm on the left side, Corey's on the right side. Ty is main guying it in the back with the actual slingshot. And he leans back and he launches it. And we did that a few times. And on the third or fourth try, I would tell you that Tyler lifted it too high. He would tell you that the twins did something wrong.
Sure.
He is wrong about this. My memory on this is crystal clear. Tyler messes that up, launches the basketball directly into the back of his own truck bed, and it shatters the glass on the back of his truck. And that was that.
That's
Yeah.
humbling.
And we didn't power through it.
Nope.
We didn't
Walked off the tee
say
box.
that was just it.
Yeah, when you selfie shatter your own back
And-
window, like that's probably time to call it a
And
day.
we
I'd love
have
Ty's
never done
take
it
on
again.
that. Did y'all help build the slingshot in
Oh
any way?
no,
You and
that's
your
not
brother.
the kind of thing I would do.
Okay, because if y'all did help build it, then I would probably be on Ty's side of things.
No. If you were able to watch the tape back, I think it'd be clear that was on Ty.
Tyler, he just didn't want to admit it. That's
I
a
think
tough
he was-
day.
I
When
think
you
he-
do it to
well,
your own vehicle,
that's the
like
thing.
that's
That's the
bark.
thing.
That's parallel parking, and you smoke up, a concrete thing. There's nobody else to blame.
It's your own car.
See, I
Mhm.
went with first video failure as the fire edition.
Oh, well, that's
First time.
That's on,
Yeah, that's on the editors, man. We filmed the whole video. It was great. I mean, we probably would have gotten deemed pyros, but I don't know.
It was pretty good.
Filmed the whole
content.
video, stayed up all night doing it, lit basketballs on fire,
Mhm.
made it. It was sick looking.
Mhm.
Editors erased the whole thing.
Yeah, this is like
Whoa.
2 years in. It's early. We thought this was going to be our big one.
Wow.
And I remember Chad came to us and he was distraught.
Well,
And he said something along the lines of, I accept my resignation,
Yeah.
and delivered the information that they had
he was
put
willing to
new
already go there.
footage on top of all of Fire Edition.
That's brutal.
And
dude.
I remember we were like, I think we thought it was an April Fool's joke at first because we were pretty sad.
Did it line up in April?
It didn't. I don't think it.
Well,
I mean, me and
I don't know,
details,
dude.
but
Try to forget that
Um,
night, man.
yeah,
Try
that
to
sounds
forget it.
rough. Is
but
that
then we told him we love him and that he's our guy and we're sticking with
you
him.
doubled down on him?
And
I didn't want
You'll
to.
have to
I
ask
wanted
him
to-
if we
I
said
wanted
that
to
in the
Toby
moment.
Cannon him.
So is that?
And then they framed it. They framed the memory card.
I was about to ask because the editors have the framed
That's
memory
it.
card and it says never again
Never
above
again.
it.
And they hung it
I've
outside
never
their
heard the
office.
backstory on
Yeah,
that.
there
That's
you
it.
go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Chad T should be eating his Lucky Charms every day.
I'm sure it was
a
at
lucky
that
young
point.
man.
Was it just Chad?
It
Could
was.
Tim have been?
Well, if he's solo riding, then you have to have some sympathy.
I actually don't
There
know.
has
I
to be
don't.
something.
My memory doesn't go that far back.
Whoa, baby!
That's my first time. to
That one
experience
got me badly. I wasn't ready for
is,
that.
That's a little
well,
aggressive.
yes,
I think
that
we should
is-
adjust that.
That is a 2-minute warning, which means me and Sparky get 60 seconds uninterrupted to really say what's on our minds. Sparky, you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah, I've got something. I'm sick and tired of preseason rankings in the college scene. They're useless. They set up bad takes later in the season. There's just no reasoning for it, is my take. You have teams in the top 10, then you refer to a top 10 win later in the year. But if Syracuse wins, you know what I mean? So it's just very convoluted in there, and it's just unnecessary more than anything. And I know numbers drive TV and that kind of thing, but like South Florida, for example, this week should be top 10. They have 2 ranked wins, so it's like, I don't know. You pick and choose. It's useless to me.
You like no rankings.
I like no rankings until
Blanks-
about week
blanks
6.
next to the names.
Let's get something on the resume before we just
Interesting.
auto
Yeah.
put teams into the top 10.
Mine's a similar rant. It's in the sports world. I'm sick and tired. I am sick and tired of refereeing.
Oh goodness, if you know Gary,
I'm sick and tired of it. The discrepancy is absolutely, it's disgusting.
Across all sports?
Look, tennis did it right. Went full robotic.
Yep.
They never have it. I mean, you can't challenge it. It's like, dude, it's literally hit the line or it didn't. For us not to even have the umpire in the baseball, where when you're calling a game that matters and the ball's a foot off the plate and they call a strike, that guy doesn't deserve to have a job. That's your job. That's why you're there. And why do I always have to sit on TV and call a hold? And I'm sitting on TV. I'm watching, and it's right in front of the guy.
You've never missed a call, Gary.
It's right in front of him.
You've never missed a call.
I've never missed a call, and I never will. And if I was a referee, that would be my motto. I will never miss a call.
You've been hanging on to that hot take for a long time.
I'm sick and tired of it. Go robotic.
Garrett is very anti-referee. In fact, he don't even step foot in a Foot Locker because you can't even see
I know
stripes.
Least
favorite animal, zebra.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've always had a little
It reminds me of refs that are awful. It looks like our time is up here. We'll be back next Wednesday. Follow us on all social media channels. Watch us on YouTube at Almost Athletes. Look, we're new here.
We're open to the critique.
If I could sway the audience, look, we need reviews. I'll personally read them. So
Love that.
Leave us a review. Tell us what you want to see, talk about next time.
Let me see your opinion on the haircut.
Haircut opinions.
I personally would go 5 stars. It is a free country though, so but 5-star review would be
Much appreciated.
much appreciated.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Look, Almost Athletes with Dude Perfect is a Wave original presented by Connect 4 Frenzy. Get caught in the frenzy. I just think it feels like a Mike Rowe.
You killed that.
Yeah.
You killed that. We need to go watch film though. We need to critique ourselves. Be better
Oh,
next
dude,
week.
we'll definitely watch film.
It's week
Like I
1.
said, we outkicked our coverage on the set. We got room to improve, but maybe just leave us a 5-star review anyways.
5-star reviews get a Golden Doodle giveaway.
Wow. You
This
heard it
guy.
here first. All
This
right,
guy.
pound it. Noggin.
See ya.
See ya.